Hello and welcome to On the Record. My name is Mary Malaney and this is my record collection. This week we're taking a look at Annie. I was first introduced to this timeless musical when my mom handed me a cassette tape of Kids Sing Broadway. Although I did come downstairs and say I liked everything except that Tomorrow song. I was a bit of a melancholy child, so I preferred Oliver's Where is Love? Anyway, the book was written by Thomas Meehan, and the music was written by Charles Strauss of Bye Bye Birdie fame. The lyrics were written by Martin Charnin, who also was the director. The original cast included Andrea McArdle at age 13 as Annie and Dorothy Loudon as Miss Hannigan. It's based on the Harold Gray comic Little Orphan Annie, which is in turn based on an 1885 poem. It's about an optimistic red-haired orphan living in NYC during the Great Depression and her search for her parents, and then her unlikely friendship with the billionaire Oliver Warbucks.
Straightening his tie, maybe in a house all hidden by a hill. She's sitting playing piano, he's sitting paying a bill. Betcha they're young, betcha they're smart, bet they collect things like ashtrays and art. Betcha they're good, why shouldn't they be? Their one mistake was giving up me. So maybe now it's time, and maybe when I wake, they'll be there calling me baby, betcha he reads, betcha she sews. Maybe she's made me a closet of clothes. Maybe they're strict, as straight as a line. Don't really care as long as they're mine. So maybe now this prayer's the last one of its kind. Won't you please come get your baby?
The idea for a musical version of Annie happened when Michael Charnin was Christmas shopping in 1972. He bought a coffee table book of the original comic for one of his friends, and since it wasn't gift wrapped, he decided to peruse it when he got home and was instantly inspired. Unfortunately, Strauss and Meehan did not have the exact same reaction as he did, so it took a little bit of convincing to get them on board. They ended up changing a lot from the original source material since it was pretty misanthropic and full of vigilante justice. Annie herself was the recipient of moralistic commentary instead of a true heroine. It also wasn't set in a particular time, so since they saw their Nixon Vietnam era as being downbeat, they decided to set it in the Great Depression for a similar tone. The only thing they really took from the original comic was Annie herself, Daddy Warbucks, Sandy the dog, and the orphanage matron Miss Hannigan, though in the comic she was known as Miss Asthma.
Little girls, everywhere I turn I can see them. Little girls, night and day I eat, sleep, and breathe them. I So how come I'm the mother of the year? Little teeth, little cheeks, everything around me is little. If I wring little necks, surely I would get an acquittal. Some women are dripping with diamonds. Some women are dripping with pearls. Lucky me, look at what I'm dripping with. Little girls. How I hate little shoes, little socks, and each little bloomer. I'd have cracked years ago if it weren't for my sense of humor. One day I'll step on their freckles. One night I'll straighten their curls. Send the flood, send the flu, anything that you can do to little girls. One day I'll end in the nut house with all the nuts and the squirrels. There I'll stay tucked away till the prohibition of little girls.
The show premiered at Goodspeed Opera House for a 10-week run. Andrea McArdle, who we all know as the original Annie, was actually originally cast as Pepper, the orphan who's kind of a bully. But the Annie that they were originally using was too sweet, so McArdle ended up getting the role. There was then a 5-week tryout at the Kennedy Center before the show opened on Broadway on April 21st, 1977 at the Alvin Theater, now known as the Neil Simon, recent home of The Cher Show. The show ran for 2,377 performances and won 7 Tony Awards, including Best Musical, Best Score, Best Book, and Best Actress. Now, McArdle was nominated, and she was the youngest person at the time to do so, but the Tony Award ended up going to Dorothy Loudon, her Miss Hannigan. At the time the show was running on Broadway, 4 tours were sent out, and there was a 1982 film done with Albert Finney, Carol Burnett, Anne Reinking, Tim Curry, and my favorite, Bernadette Peters. 2 sequels have been attempted of the musical, and there have been 2 more Annie films made, both with star-studded casts, including my favorite Miss Hannigan, Kathy Bates. It's estimated that there are between 700 and 900 productions of the show done in the U.S. each year. So what is it about Annie that makes it so timeless? I like to think that it's her enduring optimism, her decency, and her courage in the face of dire circumstances. And if there were words that we needed now more than ever, they are these. The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow, come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love ya tomorrow. You're only a day away. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you next week.